Okay, hi, YouTube. Excuse me. This is Carol with Carol's Daily Sauce, and I'm actually, excuse me, coming to you all. I don't have really good lighting in this room. Let's see if we can kind of. I guess I'm just gonna have to update it. Oh, excuse me, guys. Update the lighting when I do the editing. But anyway, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just my allergies or if in fact it is my, I do not like shadows. Excuse me. I don't know if it's my allergies or if in fact it is my actual if I'm trying to get a cold or something. I don't know. I feel fine. It's been kind of cold in the room that I'm sleeping in, but other than that, all is well. But I just wanted to talk to you guys tonight about controlling our emotions. I found myself on tonight actually feeling very perturbed about a couple of situations that have, excuse me, y'all, recently took place. As most of you already know, I'm trying to get comfortable. I guess I should have did this before I got on my video, but as we always say, Carol is real, raw, and relatable. So thank you for tuning in to Carol's Daily Sauce. Please like, comment, share. And please don't forget to click on the subscriber button that's right there, right down there. Also click on the bell to be notified of each and every video that I upload. Anyway, what I wanted to say was this. Controlling our emotions. Most of us are very mature adults. And we have to get to a point in our lives where the things that people say, the things that people do, don't dictate anything to us. Nothing to us. I definitely have to get to that place. I actually went out and took my son to work, and then all of a sudden I had this feeling of, like, I don't want to say anger, but I had this feeling of just thinking about some things that have happened here recently that were not very pleasant. They weren't very pleasant experiences. One of them continually happens with this specific person that I actually go to church with. And the person appears to be a very nice person, but nice people, in my opinion, and that's all this is my opinion, don't do things that are questionable. So what I need to do is learn how to control my emotions. How do I control my emotions? Most often I pray. The Bible tells us that we are to bridle our tongue so that we aren't saying things and doing things that are displeasing, first and foremost, in the eyesight of God. But in addition to being displeasing, things that are or can be seen that aren't conducive to our walk as Christians. Unfortunately, controlling our emotions will have to end up doing some things and even dealing with some people that we actually don't want to deal with. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had some cashews. Not cashews, pistachios. Natural pistachios with sea salt. But I need to get this thing under control. This is just a little chit chat on controlling our emotions. One of the reasons I need to get this thing under control is because I am a very kind and loving person. I don't like to hold grudges. I don't like to even think a certain way about people, especially within the ministry, but in life in general. Even before I had gotten back into the church, I like to treat people the way that they treat me. I like to treat people good, and sometimes good, even when they don't treat me good. Do I wear my heart on my sleeve? No, ma'am, no, sir. I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to let you know what I don't like. But it takes a while for me to get there. Do I feel like I'm being used? Oftentimes, yes. Because a lot of times people know how far I'm going to let you go. And they get to going so far, but they know when to pull back. I go to a really awesome church. But not one in which I feel comfortable talking to the pastor about certain things, because it could be that the pastor really looks up to this person. It could be that I don't want to be looked at as the one that is a problem maker. It could be a number of things, but we must learn to control our emotions. Learning to control your emotions is not an easy thing. And it's definitely not an easy thing when you think that you're on the right. I'm not one who always thinks that I'm right. Most definitely not. I'm definitely not one that always thinks I'm right. However, I am one who thinks logically. I am one who doesn't always only thinks about myself. I mean, you literally have people in this world, Christians and not, who think that the world revolves around them, and if they're not involved in everything, the situation shouldn't go forth. You don't need to be involved in everything. Get your nose out of everything. I'm sorry. You don't need to be involved in everything. Neither do I. But I don't try to be involved in everything. But I always say that when we have people that want to be seen, that want to be involved in everything, that want to be a part of everything, it's not that you're an outgoing person. No, it ain't. When you almost half of 100 years old and you still trying to be up in everybody's face and be everything, it's because your simple self didn't have a life as a child coming up, and you trying to live your childhood in your adult life. Be content with whatever state you're in. Be content with whatever state you're in. You're no better than anyone. People don't always want to deal with you. They tolerate you. I know y'all are like, what is she talking about? I need to learn how to control my emotions, because I'm telling you, I'm 2 minutes away from whooping up on somebody, not necessarily physically, but whooping up on somebody verbally and letting them know how I feel. People have to understand, minister, Christian or not, everyone gets tired. Everyone gets tired. Everyone gets angry. Everyone gets discouraged. Everyone. And people just don't have time to be pacifying people. I don't want you to pacify me. I don't want anybody to pacify me. I don't want my husband to pacify me. If you can do anything, just work with me. But I just pray that I can get out of my emotions so that I won't feel like taking somebody by the neck. Try very hard, y'all. Excuse me, to get and stay out of your emotions, because what I find in my experience is when I don't get and stay out of my emotions, I find myself wanting to confront, and I'm not a confrontational person. I don't come up to you and You might not want to come up to me, because if in fact you come up to me with some crazy, with some he said, she said, because it happens in the church too, unfortunately, I'm going to have to correct you. So stay in your lane, mind your own business, and stop walking around thinking that you are someone that you're not. You are a mortal human being, just a mortal person. You're just like any one of us. You may have a job that pays more money. You may drive a car that looks better, or maybe live in a house that is a lot better than houses or apartments or complexes that some of us live in. But you're still no better, because these things will all burn. These things will all burn down to the ground. And if you keep on walking around thinking that you're Miss High and Mighty all the time, what's going to end up happening is people are not going to want to deal with you. They're going to be phony, like most of them already are, and they're just tolerating you. Y'all pray for me and pray that I stay out of my emotions, because it's not my intent to ever come to you guys with crazy. Forgive my little grandson, he's in the background. Check your emotions, continue to smile, and keep being the lovely you that you are. And if you don't know who the lovely you are, ask God to show you. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for tuning in to Carol's Daily Sauce.